Whoa, guys, let's go. Hello? It's almost a minute. Absolutely unheard of. It's crazy. Hello, my very dear audio friends around the world. It's me, Paul. This is my studio, Warsaw, Poland. Welcome back to my humble YouTube channel. And yes, again, we are starting a bit different today because I have got this. This is Neumann MT 48 interface. I'll try to show it to you maybe. There it is. And the story to it is that a friend of mine, Janusz, he's one of top Polish voiceover artists. You can hear his voice here in Poland in countless ads and other multimedia materials. He bought it and he asked me, hey, could you test it out for me and make a vid about it, whether it's any good, because the specification of this box are actually insane on paper. And I said, hey, yes, let's do it. So guys, I have it with me, and first I'm gonna plug it in to simply listen to some music, using it to simply make some first impressions. Then I will plug my Sphere L22 mic to it to record some of my own voice to it, and then I will create a loop. So I will take the signal recorded to the outputs and I will record them back to the inputs. And I will repeat this loop 10 times, 20 times, and then 40 times of re-recording. So the AD and DA conversion of this box is really tested. But you know what? Of course, it's not enough. I have to make a comparison against something. I need a point of reference. So I will do the same using my Camden EC1 preamps, which are insanely good on paper. And then I will do the same re-recording loop using my Octopre Focusrite Claret unit, which is also very good on paper. And I will repeat this process 10 times re-recording, 20 times re-recording, 40 times re-recording. So then we can compare actually this Neumann to my Claret Octopre plus my Camden preamp to see whether this is really so good, not only on paper. Let's go. And of course, if you think my channel is a cool place, you can always subscribe. Right here, you can support me. Somewhere here, you can like this vid and you can comment on it so we ignite another hot discussion. Thanks. But what I would like to start with really is unboxing this. Whoa, guys. This is really small. On the pictures of this unit, it doesn't seem that small. Oh, guys. Very solid feel. It's not light at all. I would say it's rather heavy. Probably a lot of technology is packed up here. A lot of electronics. I also know there is a fan, cooling fan inside with different speeds. So yes, it's maximum compact, but if you're a voiceover artist and then you have it like on your desk, maybe it's too noisy. We'll hear that soon. Let's go. Okie dokie, guys. So I placed the unit on the desk, and as for the ports, I've got headphones 1 and 2. I've got additional probably line inputs, instrument line inputs. I have 2 USB-C ports, powering port and communication, PC communication port. This is Dante, I think. Add it in, add it out, mic inputs, main outs, additional line ins and outs. I will plug the power in and I will turn it on. Okay, there was a very short burst from the fan. Hello? Okay, he definitely is doing something. Okay. Guys, it's almost a minute already. Okay, that's it. This is a touch screen. Yes, I should also probably mention that this interface originally was made by Merging Technologies, which has been acquired by Sennheiser, which is an owner for Neumann too. So they combined Merging Technologies and Neumann into one product. This is Merging Technologies with some Neumann improvements, I suppose. Well, reminds me a bit of RME interface, which is always flattering for any virtual mixing consoles because RME nailed it really in their Total Mix FX software. Okay, I will plug it in to my PC now with the second USB-C. And of course, I will download the PC drivers. Good, ladies and gents. The installation process was very easy. The driver is there. The console is actually the very same console I have on the screen here. It's like one-to-one console, which is very clean, let me just say. Here are my inputs. I can tweak the amp, EQ, dynamics. I have an equalizer and a compressor for each input. I then have different outputs, and I can tweak all my inputs, EQs, compressors per mix, which really reminds me a lot of Total Mix FX. Well, my friends, now is the time that I simply listen to some music using this MT48. That's going to be a very subjective thing. There's no way to objectively compare listening through my RME, for example, and through MT. So I will just listen through MT to some of my favorite tracks using Tidal Hi-Fi that I use for such tests. And I'll get back to you simply with some impressions, and then we'll move on. For the listening purposes, I'll have my Neumann NDH30, and I don't know how about MT48, but I know already these headphones are crazy good. You're gonna find actually the review here. My first impression is that I put the volume very up and the headphone out is dead silent. There's not even a trace of any noise. I will put it down because this is actually dangerous. And I will play Eye Against Eye by Massive Attack. What do you want me to tell you? It's pristine, clear. It's absolutely clear, but it's not like I'm wow impressed because my RME UFX is also amazing. It's got very refined specs, but this is like this, it's noiseless. Virtually it's... Yes, it is. Whoa, I'll play one more track. Anamoura os Búzios. Ooh, guys, sorry, but listening to Anamoura in this quality is always a great pleasure, and it really takes me away from everything. The technical excellence of the artist, of the mix, and the technical, probably excellence of the equipment I can listen on makes me simply disappear. That's true. And Anamoura os Búzios. I cannot recommend you more starting your adventure with listening to this amazing artist with Os Búzios track. Find it, listen to it. Okay, so that was the first very subjective part of the test, let's say. Now I will take my Sphere L22 and I will record some voiceover using my Camdens and Focusrite. and RME interface, of course. And then I will do the same using the preamps and converters on my Neumann. It's Janusz Neumann. And I will compare the results. Guys, let's go. All right, guys, I'm thrilled to announce that I have finished my recordings. I used my Camden and its Focusrite and my Neumann MT, not mine, Janusz Neumann. So I did it as I told you. I used a short the same text. I did no processing whatsoever on this interface. Also turned off any mojo circuitry on Camden because it gives a lot of harmonics and characters, so it's plain as much as possible. I ran both recordings through Sphere L22 plugin because this mic needs a plugin. I chose the response of a linear microphone. There's an algorithm called Simply Linear for the mic because you can change the character of this mic after the recording. So it should be totally flat, boring, referential, and so on. So the perfect circumstances to compare them, I believe, the most fair and objective test I can imagine. And of course, we will be listening and conducting this test using Neumann interface and the headphones because I managed to set it up the way that we can actually listen to everything and send everything to the OBS. This console on this interface is cool. Also, one more info, it's getting really hot, but the fan is not there. If it works even, it's absolutely inaudible. So no issues so far, and it has been working for me for quite some time. Anyway, let's listen to what we have. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface versus Camden EC1 preamp plus Focusrite Octopre added unit. Hope you like it, hope you subscribe to my channel and discuss things with me down below. This is interesting because this is different. Actually, this is different. And I did not expect it to be, frankly, that different. I will listen to it again. I will make small chunks, so maybe it's going to be more objective, better listening to it like this. Before I judge anything, guys, let's listen again. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface versus Camden EC1 preamp plus Focusrite Octopre added unit versus Camden EC1 preamp plus Focusrite Octopre added unit. Hope you like it, hope you subscribe to my channel and discuss things with me down below. Hope you like it, hope you subscribe to my channel and discuss things with me down below. Okay, my thoughts. My thoughts are that I slightly like my Camden better, and I'm serious about it. Like, the converter work is not there, come on, it's like you cannot hear the converter in both. Like, converter probably does minimum to the recording, and Camden EC1 sounds a bit more neutral. It's better balanced. It's like really boring, flat, and referential. If I didn't want to, I would not have to EQ it, I think. Maybe some de-essing would be needed, slight, while Neumann has got more character to it. It's not dead flat. It's not that boring as Camden. Camden, without mojo, is most referential, most boring thing you can imagine. While there's something happening in the mids, especially higher mids in Neumann, and though the tops are slightly duller, I mean, Camden is brighter a bit, the sibilants are more exposed with Neumann, if you know what I mean. Like the s goes more with Neumann, while in Camden it's backed off a bit. It's brighter, but at the same time it's not that exposed. It's where it should be. So I'm in favor of Camden here slightly, but I have to tell you that on the other hand, this Neumann preamp is extremely musical as well. Okay, maybe a bit more de-essing, a bit more EQing, but it's extremely colorful, not extremely colorful, it's colorful in a very nice musical way that I totally like. And for example, if I had to choose my Focusrite preamps or my RME preamps and this Neumann, I would go Neumann at all times. I don't have to compare it because I know RME preamps, which I really don't like. I know Focusrite preamps, which are also very okay-ish. This thing is better. This thing is more musical. It's got something really, really nice and soft to it. Though I still am into my Camden and I'm extremely happy to have them. But guys, this is just the beginning of the test. And remember, this is all very subjective. These are my thoughts only. The second part of the test will be creating a re-recording loop using both my setups, so Neumann and Camden. But before it happens, this is the perfect time to take a look at some specifications that we have on paper for both, and I have prepared it in Google Sheets, as you can see. And guys, as for Camden EC1 preamp, its equivalent input noise is staggering -131 dBA weighted. This is unprecedented, and equivalent input noise is like the output noise divided by preamp gain. It's a good method to compare different preamps in a fair way, let's say. Let's not go into technicalities too much. On Neumann MT4 48, it's -128 dBA weighted. A weighted is the measurement weight curve that's applied. It should correspond to human hearing, let's say, but let's also not talk too much about it. And then the dynamic range. So how to say it right, but simple. The difference between the quietest and loudest sound that the equipment can capture. It's 118 decibels A weighted for Camden and 136 decibels A weighted for Neumann, which is absolutely unheard of for a mic preamp. Like, it's crazy. And total harmonic distortion plus noise, which is expressed in percentage, let's say, is 0.00025 for Camden EC1, which is also crazy, while it's 0.0003% for MT48. I would say that both preamps on paper are crazy good. They give you different character, but when talking about cleanliness of both of them, look at this. This is crazy. And now comes analog to digital or inputs. And here I will compare my Focusrite, actually, not my RME, for example, and Neumann. Why not RME? Because I am using Camden with my ADAT. I have added in and out cables from my Focusrite to my interface. That means that I'm sending digital audio from and to Focusrite, and the converters, input and output converters of Focusrite are engaged, not my RME. I hope that's clear for you guys. I'm totally fine with it. I know I'm right about it. Hope you know that it's also correct. And dynamic range for the inputs on my Claret Octo Pre is 117 dBA weighted, which is also an amazing number. It's a very exquisite number, while I can't actually believe what I have on Neumann, 138.5 dBA weighted. This is crazy for any input. I'm not sure if I have ever seen a number like this on an AD converter. Like, this is crazy. 0.0006 thd+n versus 0.001 for Focusrite, which is also amazing, remember. As for digital to analog, so output, dynamic range of Focusrite is 118 dBA weighted. Again, amazing number. While it's 123 dBA weighted for Neumann, 0.0007, 0.0003 on Neumann. I think that latest UAD Apollo X4, I think, has got 126 or 7 on outputs. But still, these numbers, okay, 5 dB a weighted difference, but you will not hear it in everyday work. Like, I promise, there's no difference. And both results are extremely refined, though on paper. Neumann is crazy. But to check it really out, what we will have to do is that we will record the output of both units, so Focusrite and Neumann. We will take the out to the unit input and record. So we will use input and output both converters at the same time. We'll take the file, record it, and we will re-record it. And this file will be re-recorded. We're gonna do it 10 times, 20 times, and 40 times. So if there are any differences, I think that when we re-record 40 times, they will be audible. And let me guess, it's be slightly in favor of Neumann. I can't say I'm sure about it. You know what? I'll just do it for you. Of course, I will disappear now to make it happen because that's going to be kind of a long process. I have to connect some cables, go into the back and do stuff. Wait. Guys, this is it. The final battle. I have recorded everything. I have put it on timeline. I have been struggling both with gain staging, Focusrite and Neumann because I had to add a little bit up gain on the line input, but the way to keep everything consistent, and I think I manage. When I'm looking at the waveforms here, I think they are really good. And I'm ready to compare the results. The first track is the initial recording, recorded once using Neumann, and then I focused solely on the Neumann recording. I took it as a sample for both processes. So I reran this recording 10, 20, and 40 times using DA and AD from Focusrite, and same 10, 20, and 40 times with Neumann. Let's hear the results. I'm dying to hear this. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface versus Camden EC1 preamp plus Focusrite Octa-Pre added unit. I'm listening using Neumann MT48, but what I hear is that the sibilants are maybe a bit more exposed. It's very extremely minor difference, but the precision of my listening environment lets me hear that. I have no idea whether that's gonna be audible on YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. Might be that it's not, but I will move to Focusrite re-recorded 20 times. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface versus Camden EC1 preamp plus Focusrite Octa-Pre added unit. Hope you like it. Yes, now I can hear it better. So the signal keeps very clean, very good signal to noise ratio, but it's not linear the way that it starts exposing the tops. Like, yes, if the preamp, if the line in or line out is not fully linear and you re-record many times, like 40 is enough, then you will multiply the whatever is the tilt or bias, you will multiply this. This is like applying very 0.1 steps equalizer. And this is what I hear, and 40 times. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface versus Camden EC1 preamp plus Focusrite Octa-Pre added unit. Yeah, it stopped sounding like Focusrite, Claret maybe. It started sounding like, I'm sorry, cheaper Behringer maybe. Hope you don't mind. But yes, I can perceive some quality loss, though I have to tell you it's absolutely minor. And I already know that my signal to noise ratio is like perfectly fine. You see? Nothing really added here, even though I re-recorded this 40 times, my friends. Let's see what happens with Neumann. 10 times re-recording. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface versus Camden EC1 preamp plus Focusrite Octa-Pre added unit. Hope you like it, hope you subscribe to my channel and discuss things with me down below. Here I've got a feeling that the opposite is happening, though again it's extremely minor. Like this is absolutely minor. Also, signal to noise ratio shows me that everything is perfectly fine. I can align the signal, like let's say like this. It's not fully aligned. Okay. Let's listen to Neumann re-recorded 20 times. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface versus Camden EC1 preamp plus Focusrite Octa-Pre added unit. Hope you like it, hope you subscribe to my channel and discuss things with me down below. Yes, it becomes a bit, a bit darker, but if there's anything to it, it will be exposed a bit more in Neumann re-recorded 40 times. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface versus Camden EC1 preamp plus Focusrite Octa-Pre added unit. Hope you like it, hope you subscribe to my channel and discuss things with me down below. Definitely. It became a bit rounder, a bit duller, but you know, it's extremely musical all the time. I mean, it changed the tone very slightly, but it did not change the quality. I have a feeling that Focusrite degraded the quality. It became harsh a bit. But Neumann didn't do it. And now, one more test. I'll play Focusrite and Neumann together so that we can see the spectrum in real time for both. And I can bet all my money that Focusrite is simply brighter. Hello, this is the test recording for Neumann MT48 interface versus Camden EC1 preamp plus Focusrite Octa-Pre added unit. Hope you like it, hope you subscribe to my channel and discuss things with me down below. Exactly, you can see this very clearly, guys, but you know what? Remember, it's been re-recorded 40 times, so the differences are extremely minor. And can you imagine any real-life situation where you have to re-record 40 times to find any minor differences? No, guys, and I'm happy actually to announce that both my Focusrite plus Camden and this Neumann perform outstandingly well. Also, my set that I already have right now in the studio is also crazy good. While I have to admit this Neumann box is unbelievable. And I'm ready to sum the things up actually, guys. I know I say this sometimes when summing my videos up, but we're living in remarkable times when lots of amazing technologies and equipment is at our hand. Everybody can get it. It's really accessible. And at least on paper, it's staggering. It's like out of this world. And not only on paper, because the loop test for this Neumann interface showed us that this is a very quality ADDA input-output piece of gear. the quality changed very little and the sound itself was absolutely pristine. Same for Focusrite though, it made it a bit harsher in the tops, but also very, very good results. As for the preamp, you know, this Neumann preamp reminded me a bit of some vintage tube preamp maybe. It was very warm, very musical, it was kind of colorful, it was clean, but not neutral. While my Camden was dead, flat and boring, because this is what it does. Until you engage mojo circuits into flavors, which changed this drastically into something else. So guys, I have to tell you, I'm so happy that I own my Camden EC1 preamp. I cannot imagine anything better right now. Though, this is also highest quality, guys. And actually, that's the conclusion. Guys, whatever you have, a new Neumann interface, or a Focusrite, or RME interface, or Camden, you're all good. These are all amazing pieces of gear that gonna deliver whatever you want in highest quality. And let's be frank, in real life situations, you won't need to re-record anything 40 times to discover minor differences, am I right? Yeah, but there are some reasons to buy this unit. It's really small, compact, it's very well designed, it's got lots of inputs, outputs, and it can occupy your desk. So whether you're mixing, whether you're recording, you're mastering, this unit is highly recommended. It reminds me a bit of UAD Apollo latest desktop series, but I know from some people that they tend to break, there are some software issues and stuff. They are not as stable as they could be. I don't know how about this Neumann, but, well, this is Neumann. I suppose there's no quality compromise, and it's gonna last for years, and that's gonna be the advantage. So if you're planning it, go for it. All the way, it's recommended. But if, for example, Camden plus RME, or Camden plus Focusrite, or whatever is your thing, go for it too. It's all amazing. It's all gonna take you there. And guys, it's been really exciting. It's been a long recording, now I have to edit it. And then I hope to start a new discussion with you down below. Thank you, take care, see you soon.